All right, Damn Yankees is coming to the Alhambra Theater and Dining, and we're joined by cast members Thad Walker, Charity Walden, and Alan Baker to tell us more. Thank you for the three of us being here today. I appreciate it. Good to see you guys again. All right, so Thad, your character makes a pretty dramatic choice in the show. Yeah. So if you were faced with the same temptation in real life, what would you do? Now, before you answer that, tell us a little bit about the show.
Sure. So it's the story of a character. His name is Joe Boyd. His favorite team, not the Yankees. His favorite team is the Senators. They keep losing to the Yankees, so he makes a deal with the devil to become a young baseball player and help his team win the pennant.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So now, if you were faced with the same temptation in real life, what would you do?
You know, I thought about it, and every mistake I've made, I've learned from. Yeah. So I don't think so, because you know, you learn from your mistakes, right?
Absolutely.
You grow.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't change a thing. It's exactly where you'd be here right now. If you change anything, you wouldn't be on the couch.
Exactly.
All right. So this show is packed with iconic numbers like Whatever Lola Wants. So what's the most exciting or challenging musical moment for you personally?
Yeah, so actually in the middle of Act 1, I come out with my first number, A Little Brains, A Little Talent. And that one is more just like, you sing the song, whatever, it's nothing special. Okay. But for me, it's more challenging because I have to just sing. Right. Whereas Whatever Lola Wants, I get to play, and if I get to make it fun and silly and goofy, and that's where I find my most comfortable moments. So it's funny, for me, it's more challenging to have to like sing a simple number than it is to be able to really go there and play, like in Whatever Lola Wants.
Yeah, I can see that, right? As a performer myself, if you're just kind of standing there like alone, right? And you just have to just kind of just be there and sing. That seems like it's so much more nerve-wracking than if I have all these other things that I can do, right?
Exactly.
I can lean on those. All right, so Damn Yankees blends baseball, romance, and a deal with the devil, like you were saying. So what makes this story still resonate with audiences today?
Well, baseball's universal.
Baseball!
It's 3 months of cold, and then all of a sudden you're sitting outside having a hot dog and you're watching a ball game.
I love it.
The romance of the fans for the players for the game.
Yeah.
Romance in this instance of former life that you don't know if you're going to be able to get back to, the person that you've shared your last 17 years with. Yeah. Just the romance of rooting for the underdog, in this case the Senators. I personally know that rooting for my college team, we don't usually get up into with the Dukes and the North Carolinas, but we have, and boy, those times will live with us forever.
Right? It's pretty cool, right?
Oh,
It's something that we can all gather around. I mean, the Jaguars kind of do that for us here all the time, right? It's kind of the same thing. Yeah. So talk to me about the rehearsal process. So what was it like for you guys here? That must have been a good question.
Usually it will take me a while to get everything all straight, and she'll vouch for this. You're over here, Alan. You know, one of those kind of deals. And I finally get it straight, but the rehearsal process is quick. It's 8 days.
Whoa.
8 days.
Yeah.
Really?
There's a lot of stuff that's jammed into your head in 8 days, and
that is incredible. I've done a lot of theater. 8 days of rehearsals is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You guys are amazing.
At the end of that.
You also
have the crowd too.
Yeah.
And you also have 2 days of choreo, so you really only have like 6 days of staging rehearsals.
Right.
And you still got to tech the show too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Good grief. Wow. Okay, so talk to me about the costumes, because that's one of the things I really like about the show. So tell everybody like what they're going to get into.
Yeah, the costumes are absolutely amazing. I love my costume, especially for Whatever Lola Wants. I have like a surprise tearaway moment costume, and the costumes are just so great, so fun, and it's fun to do a show where it's like period piece, you know, and especially with the baseball players too, with their uniforms, they all look so good. So the costume team is just phenomenal.
Absolutely, very cool. All right, so where do we go to learn some more information or buy tickets?
AlhambraJacks.org.
AlhambraJacks.org, easy enough. Thank you, the three of you. I really appreciate it. All right, so from one theater situation to the next. Jordan, what you got?